my thoughts on this is, like I say, of course, they show Waka Flaka over there getting his honorary doctorate degree. Yeah, this the same Waka Flocka that once before said he gonna get a goddamn associate's in geometry. So tomato, tomato. Hey, he got a piece of papers, right? I don't see how they give him honorary doctorates, but damn it, the boy at least got something. Cause I prayed for that young man back in the day, in the beginning of his career, and the young man ended up doing that good. You know, he's out there doing this thing. I know he got a little outside business. He's successful at now. I ain't gonna lie, he's a good businessman. But when it comes to the papers and the books and them cross references and all that shit, I don't think he's too much on it. But they end up giving him a doctorate for it. Hey, glad to see a black man make it. I'm gonna laugh about you. I'm gonna crack with you a little bit, but hey, on the end of the day, hey, congratulations, Waka. That's all I got on that one.
Hey,
what you got, Roy?
You know what? This is one of them topics that, although we can laugh about or whatever, but this is where we can really drop some real game on the youngsters. This is one of them topics we can drop that game on them youngsters. So speaking of that, all right, so you got this rapper, you know what I mean, back in the early 2000s. That's when he was, you know what I'm saying, at his heyday.
Right, you know what I mean? 2010-ish, 29.
Yeah, okay, whatever it was. I think it was in the 2000s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That was doing that thing and all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, you know, Waka Flocka kind of fell off the radar a little bit after him and Gucci fell out. Mm-hmm. He just kind of fell off the radar. But the game in this whole thing is you always got to have a backup plan, because every good thing don't last forever.
That's a fact.
So with that being said, all right, the man was at one of the top rappers in the game and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure he made a lot of money with Gucci and 1017 and their whole Brick Squad team and all that kind of stuff, you know. But after the music ended, after, you know, being popular and hot in the radio and all that stuff ended, the man had the mind frame and the intellect and the intelligence to move forward with his life. And with that being said, I know he got an honorary doctorate degree in humanitarian stuff or whatnot, you know, and a lot of other successful people have received honorary degrees from different establishments, institutions. They received a lot of honorary degrees and stuff. So that's, you know, neither here or there. But the one thing about it is the things that the man did in the community, and y'all can go and y'all can look it up yourself. You know what I mean? The things Waka Flocka that did in the community and stuff like that. He just ain't one of them people that just, you know, decide to move out to Calabasas and just sit up and, you know, do whatever. The man that progressed himself. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is one of the time we get to drop a little game, man, mixed with the topic or whatever. That's, you know, although it's a funny topic, you know what I'm saying? But this is where we get to drop that game in. The man then got involved in a multi-billion dollar industry, the cannabis industry. I don't know if y'all ever watched was it on Vice or was it on Explicit Things Ever? Where he has, you know, his involvement in the cannabis industry or whatnot. He ended up buying this machine or whatever that, you know, basically produced his own, you know, I think he got his own strand of weed, and then his own oil extract type line or whatever. That was the machine that he was buying. The machine was like $1 million by itself. There's a video on it. I can't remember which platform it was on or whatever, but I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere, whatever, you can find it or whatnot, where he goes and he meets with the guy and he you know, purchases the extract machine or whatnot. It's like $1 million machine, and he just cuts the check just like that. Just like, you know, Hennessy should cut the check for me. And all the rest of the drinks and stuff that I be drinking and posting or whatever and be showing in the videos, so they should cut the check. But that's what he does. So I always have a backup plan. You gotta always be thinking forward. And that's what Waka Flaka did after his rap career. He thought forward. Him and Tammy, they good now. I know y'all may have seen them on Love and Hip Hop or whatever. They good or whatever. But the man has continued to make more in his business investments and his business stuff than he made doing rap. So for all you youngsters out there who may got a little paper, you know what I'm saying? You might be, you know, pushing a couple birds or keys or whatever, you know what I mean? And you buying cars and shit and different shit like that or whatever. Put your money somewhere else.
Because you know, education, they can't take that from you.
Towards something that they can't take from you. You know, start to clean yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And make your money grow, work for you. And that's what Waka Flaka did. And doing that, and I'm sure, I'm willing to put money on the fact that he has rediversed himself from the rap game, and the stuff that he's done after rap is what got him that honorary doctorate degree. I'm willing to put money on it. I guarantee it ain't come from rap. It came from his business stuff and the different ventures and investments and stuff that he's gotten himself into or whatnot that made that whatever institution decide to give him some type of honorary thing. And most likely he had some type of tie to the school. So either he was donating to the school or either he was, you know, doing something in the community or whatever that benefited the school or something like that. That's how he got it.
I agree, bro. Like, he damn sure enough didn't get that shit from I Go Hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga.
Although that shit was my jam. I ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Get it off of that. And as we speak, look like somebody down at that bottom screen done went hard in the paint, eh?
Hey.
Hey. My man is doing good over here. You all right?
Hey, all right, wake him up. Wake him up.
Crack and get
Wake him up. Wake him up.
Yeah. You know you going live with Word Wild,
hey,
right?
man, we got a show to do. What you doing, man?
Everybody goddamn fell asleep.
hey, on some real shit though. On some real shit, man.
Yeah.
You do know they even gave Bill Cosby an honorary doctorate degree.
Hey. Hey.
But that boy taught people how to read.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know the long or short U sound if it wasn't for him.
Verse out of singing the alphabet.
He did teach us how to read, but he also taught us a valuable lesson in pharmacology.
Hey, don't get caught doing that shit.
You're right, OG. You're right. Now, on real shit, man, as Roy said, man, we can make fun of this shit all day till the cows come home, and you open it up by going in on them talking about, you know, that it was that 106 in Park about several years back when 106 in Park was popping. Dude went on there and he was talking about going to school. They caught him off guard, asked him, what you want to go to school and major in? He said geometry. And everybody who had a brain was looking at this nigga like,
bruh.
Nah,
geometry. What the fuck?
It's called architecture.
You don't fucking build Lego blocks and shit? What the fuck?
It's called project management. That's what that's
Engineering.
Called. Engineering. You're right. Engineering.
No. Feeding off what Roy was saying, I think the biggest part, and I hope a lot of youngsters, man, they look at this and they get something off of it in terms of more so maturity and growth, maturation and growth. So Waka Flaka came from the 1017 camp. He came from the Gucci camp We all know what that camp looked like in the mid 2000s, 2010, 2011, whatever.
Yeah, now
We had
you making
a
it
fat, doped up Gucci Mane that was ignorant off the chain, and we had a crazy ass Waka Flocka that was out there doing anything other than
Can't forget OJ the Juice, man.
OJ the Juice Man. They was out there doing any and everything other than rap to get attention, and they got more than enough of it. What I think is cool is fast forward to today, we get a more slim down, in shape, fit Gucci that's not on drugs, a sober Gucci man. And not only do we get a sober Gucci man, we get a Gucci man that's married his old lady. So you know, we all are fans of rap. We do slab bangers every week on this podcast. For the most part, man, listening to rap from when we was young all the way up until we became adults, you would assume that every rapper in the game is a solo bachelor just swimming in women, right? Fast forward, you see Gucci Mane get out of prison, man. He's sober, he gets back in shape, and then he marries his old lady, man, and they build a life together. And then you look at Waka Flocka, man. Waka Flocka out here, he's starting businesses. He's going vegan, so he's teaching people how to eat clean. He's investing in the cannabis industry, starting a business, you know what I'm saying? So he's making money legitimately, not only making money legitimately, but creating a business to where I'm pretty sure that he's employing people that most folks won't hire, like ex-convicted felons. Things of that nature, you know what I mean? He's giving them an opportunity to make money, and giving back to the community, and philanthropy, probably, you know, giving back to the kids, giving back to the community and things like that. So I think the biggest takeaway from this is, if you don't take anything away, I mean, what's a doctorate? What does it mean to be called a doctor? I mean, if you really looked up the definition of the shit, doctor really means teacher. That's not me just fucking blowing smoke. If you go look it up in the dictionary, the term doctor means teacher. You have elevated to the point to where you can teach shit now. I don't know what the fuck I think I can expect to learn from Waka Flocka that I don't already know, but I'm sure there's a lot of youngsters out there that aspire to be Waka Flocka but don't understand what it is that Waka Flocka do. That
Don't understand
now,
the background noise.
yeah, a lot of the background noise. That background noise is eliminated because he now has an honorary doctorate in front of his name. And not only does he have the honorary doctorate in front of his name, but he also has this body of work, this example that he can say, all right, youngster, you can talk about going hard in the paint, leaving motherfuckers thinking. You can talk about fucking party, and all this shit. But let me tell you something real. That shit don't last.
Yeah.
Money. You know what I mean? What you doing with your education? You know what I mean? What assets do you got that's appreciating by comparison to the shit that's depreciating? You know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest part of it. I think, again, I'm gonna take it back to what I said when I opened it up with my part. It's maturity. It's maturity. It's showing that you can grow, you can mature, you can grow out of some ignorant shit. I don't know. Wait till our next topic.
Right.
But you can grow out of some ignorant shit and grow into some grown man, grown woman, grown folk shit, and you know, be productive.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, before we close this topic out and we move into the ignorant shit, one final thing. Invest your money.
Right.
Make your money work for you. Always live below your means. Always live below your means. I'm gonna say that again. Live below your means. Set yourself a doggone thing, a doggone balance or whatever to live off of, and then put your money up. This is for all you youngsters out there that's riding on them crazy ass rims and, you know what I'm saying, paying the whole grip for the fucking Camaro and shit that the damn folks fucked up the paint job on and all the other kind of stuff or whatever. But you riding clean though.
Yeah.
So you riding clean. But put your money up. Get you something that don't depreciate. Get you something that appreciate. Put your money in the CD loan. I know a lot of you youngsters out there, y'all having kids a whole lot earlier these days. Set your folks up, set your kids, you know what I'm saying, your little baby or whatever, set them up some type of high yield account. Set the money up. Let the money grow.
A lot of them retarded. Hey, I've been looking at the metrics. our age demographic is like 35 to 50.
I'm with it. They can tell that they can tell their grandkids,
Hey,
they
and
can
I'ma
tell
tell
their
you,
grandkids, their nephews, their nieces. This is what you do. You know what I'm saying? Put that money up. Put
hey,
that
and
money
for
up,
our,
man.
for our older folks, our age and up, motherfuckers, hey, get on top of your paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stay on top
That
of your
credit
paperwork.
right.
Hey,
Get that
not only
credit
your
right.
credit, not only your credit and your debt. Like,
That
I
debt to
know
income
everybody think
ratio.
they're gonna live forever, but if y'all been following us throughout this whole 8 episodes, hell, we lost about like what 6 people in these 8 episodes, and we do these shits about like once a week. So, hey, nobody promised tomorrow. Nobody is. So, but while you are, think about the people that you leave behind if some shit pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
get your paperwork done. Like, if you got wills, you got something you would need to give to somebody, or some paperwork you need to take care of, or something you need to take care of, get a will set up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? People who
You know what?
in this military shit,
That makes me think about something, man.
I bet it do. But
But
let
I
me
got a
say,
question. I got a
go
real
ahead.
question. This is a true question.
Go
Because you
ahead.
made me think about something. Let's say this podcast blows up and we got
Yeah,
all this footage, right?
yeah,
And then we dead, all three of us.
magic.
How do our kids and grandkids decide how to split this shit up?
My lawyer gonna be better than yours, so we're gonna split this shit up right. So, but either way though, if that is the case or some magical shit happen like that, I say I know we're gonna work it out. We all cool in the game with it, but
Hey.
it's no shit. Hey, random dumb shit like that. You think ain't right? Let's say this shit just magically blow up, and all of a sudden the royalties start popping in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Roy kids gonna be like, yo, I need that there. My kids gonna be like, what's popping?
That's what this recording is for, OG. That's why I asked that. I asked that
And
just to have
we gonna make sure he don't get shit
just-
because he just came in as a featured guest.
yeah, he
We
don't
gotta
get nothing.
cut
He
this
don't
off at the neck.
Don't tell your kid. I was on episode 8.
Hey, that nigga just
Like-
woke up. That nigga just woke up. He don't remember
That
what
I
the fuck he
did.
said anyway.
That I did. But the only thing I want to say is you got to give that man his respect no matter what, because he's achieved that plateau where most people, especially us being black, has yet to achieve, and that's being actually called a doctor. It doesn't even matter what you being called a doctor in, but you are a doctor. And that's something that nobody can ever take away from him. We could play around with his name, we could play around with his music and all that, but at the end of the day, when he stepped away from the mic, he got that real shit. So that's all I gotta say is salute
Nice, boy.
Waka on that, man. That's achievement. That's achievement.
That's
Don't
right.
give them shit away for nothing now.
Now, education is something that they can't take from you. What you know up here, they can't take from you.
At all.
Word to life. Word to life.
But other than that though, man, off to our next topic.